So I grew up in a Pentecostal household. I had a very negative view of God growing up because all I saw was the negative. All I saw was the judgment. I was the pastor's kid, so everybody expected me to be this perfect person that I just wasn't. When I was like 16, I think, I started making decisions for myself. I decided that I just didn't care about God anymore. And I didn't want to be a part of that community. And then I met Kristy.
He got kicked out of his parents' house. My mom offered to allow him to move into our house. So we started dating in 2003, got married in 2012, and we celebrated our 12th anniversary.
I was always very independent, very confident, always sure of what I wanted. I thought I was happy. I thought I was doing good. I thought I was being a good husband. It was all good until it wasn't. Maybe 6 years ago, I started having like a little bit of a twitch in my finger with my right hand.
And you hid it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I vividly remember it was the summer and we were swimming. All of us were swimming. And I noticed his finger was like involuntarily moving. And that's when he like confessed that he had been noticing these things but hadn't shared them.
My job was very physical. I was running coax cables and networking. I was very involved and I was doing all kinds of stuff that was hazardous because of my condition. So eventually I got fired because I got into 3 accidents in a row. After I got let go, I was like very depressed. So it was a very, very, very big part of my identity. Yeah, that's when I hit rock bottom. One day I just got really drunk and Kristy was in her room and I was in the living room just drinking. So I just stood there and started taking pills. And I was sick of it. I was tired of it. And I tried to take my own life. And Kristy actually saved my life.
God does deserve the glory in that situation because there's no logical reason that I woke up exactly when I needed to. I'm so thankful for that. And that's one of the moments that really affirmed that God exists. I saw on social media a friend of mine had a story that was shared through Journey, and it like sparked curiosity of like, what is Journey? What is going on? I just made an independent decision to start watching church at home. It started to like create these unexplainable positive feelings, just like receiving the message, learning about the goodness of God. Once we made the decision to come in person and start to attend Journey, it became very apparent that like he was getting his cup filled, I was starting to get mine filled, and then the fact that our kids were able to also grow was a gift.
Primarily, one of the things that triggered it for me was one encounter night. And I was like, God, what am I doing here? God, what are you trying to do with my life? And I felt the Spirit moving in my heart. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go up there and just get prayer. And funny enough, Pastor Wes was the one who prayed for me that night. He just kept on holding me accountable and just kept on contacting me. And he made sure that I came to church. He sent me a text. He's like, are you here? And I'm like, yeah, buddy, I'm here. Like a few weeks after I recommitted to God, I said, I need something. Just like, this is enough. Like Sundays aren't enough for me. And funny enough, I met the group leader. He's been a very influential person in my life because he's the person I go to when I need like somebody to check me. And it slowly became not just him, but like after we started doing the men's group, it became all the guys, you know. They've been the iron that sharpens my iron. We got involved with Reengaged. It was kind of the gateway to us being more involved with the community at Journey as a whole. And what happened is we just started to just go every week. It just started becoming a routine and like more of like a wanting to go. And one of the biggest breakthroughs for us, I feel like, was seeing how common our problems were.
I had this realization that like, wow, if God can repair our relationship, maybe I can have that same personal victory. And I had never had much of a community. I don't really have a lot of friends. I don't really have a lot of time for relationships. And so that's what led me to look for a group that was just for me. And one of the greatest gifts that I've been given is I now have the knowledge that I wasn't meant to do this life alone. There are people here that can help me grow closer to God.
I started praying in the mornings. I started doing my Bible studies. It literally changed my life. I went from like cursing God for Parkinson's to now we're like, God, thank you for bringing me to where I am.
Having people to hold me accountable has allowed me to get to experience the reward on those investments, both relationally with people and just growing my faith with God.
We need to be able to step out and feel uncomfortable. It doesn't fail you.